What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now we're going to be talking about this EA Mutcoin glitch that's going to be going on over the next couple days. As you guys know, they're going to be releasing more of Zero Chill, so that's going to also help you guys to make more coins. As far as the packs go for the presents, they are hot trash. I just want to make sure you guys know that. Also, with giveaways that are going on, shout out to who won the giveaway. I did post it in the video yesterday, so if you guys won that, congratulations. There was one given away on X, and we're going to be doing more on Twitch as we go forward. Amazon gift card giveaways for the holiday season. I just want to go ahead and make sure you guys understand. A lot of these presents are pure garbage, so what you're going to be able to do with them is you're going to be able to utilize them more in the next upcoming drops that are going to be happening with the Zero Chill promo. All right, so they're going to be dropping Zero Chill 6 and all that stuff, 5 and 6 or whatever, and you're going to still be able to make 93s. So although these cards are garbage, I do want to make sure that you guys understand there are things you can do with them. Now, there are various ways that you can utilize them. It's up to you how you go with it, but you can still see, I didn't even open up all my presents because they were so trash that I just started to get sick. And then I couldn't control myself. I was like, yo, this game is garbage. And I was wilding out, and it was really, really bad. So everything that went on after that, I just left them there. So as I'm doing this now, I'm just making sure you guys know, because a lot of you guys just stopped opening presents as well. You were just absolutely disgusted with what was going on. So with all of that being said, now it's time to make these coins. Because although EA Sports gave us a bunch of trash, we still have to know how to use the trash compactor. Right? We're gonna still make out with it. Like, look, we got 1671. We got a lot of items. A lot of them are garbage, but I'm gonna show you guys what's happening inside of the Zero Chill program. Right? They're gonna be dropping more. The Ghost of Mutt are over, I believe. There's no more ghost dropping. It's just Zero Chill. So you can use this format for any of these versions. You can make more. You can make more ghosts, but I don't really believe that the ghosts are gonna raise in value. Even Haywood Bay and cards like him that can be up to 97 speed has not gone up in price. They were up in price prior to Christmas Day, but people are like, yo, all these cards suck, so they're not really doing a lot of other things with it. All right, so I would stay away from that and focus in on the Zero Chill 93s, because every time they drop new cards, if you understand what Ultimate Team is, it doesn't matter that they're all the same overall. What matters is the fact that they're new cards. So because they're new cards, people will pay for them a little bit more early on. Now, Tyreek Woolen is getting a 93. And I think he's getting that later on today. So by the time that you're watching this video, you may be able to go ahead and get that card, depending on what time they decide to make the content drop. All right, so here goes what I need you guys to do. It's the same format as before. The two programs that we're going to be making the cards from are either going to be the Unstoppable, where you can use 87s. All right, right now I don't have a lot of 87s made. I think they get 87s, right? Yeah, so I don't have a lot of 87s made. But what's inside of the presents are pure garbage, right? So you can make 87s, and then you're guaranteed the 90 out of that. Or you could go right to the core elite and do it that way and just make the 90s and you gamble that way. But you can see right here, we don't have what we need for the 90 to 91s because we use so many of them to make coins, because I had to buy that quarterback. The dude, William Perry, he's pretty much a stud. He's super fat, bro, but he'll run around like a savage. So right now, we're focused more in on this. But you can start lower over here and get enough to make these the 86 to 87s. All right, either way, all of the garbage that they've been giving you, we have to decide what is the way we're going to go about it. Now this one is a little bit more dangerous because it's an 86 to 87, and EA Sports is more than likely going to give us a bunch of 86s just to infuriate us. But regardless of what they give us, we'll still be able to do a few things. Like I just told you, you're going to get a bunch of 86s, right? But you got to remember, with that over here, this right here, you could go ahead and make other things with this. All right, and then once you start doing this and you're able to make 88s or 89s or whatever, you can decide whether you sell the card based on what you get or do you want to save it. Remember, it has to be specific 90s, okay? It has to be specific 90s. You cannot get away with anything else. Now, the 88s, when you make the 88s, right, you know for a fact that the way that it works is that the 88s go into this set, but then you can also make an actual 91. That's the problem here. So you're gonna have to figure out which way you want to go with it, but you can always just sell the cards. Just keep that in mind. You can always just sell the card. You don't need to keep it. So right now, what we're gonna do right here, we just made enough to make a 90, right? And we just went through that whole process. There's no money being spent. We're just utilizing the cards that we have. If they give us a 90, beautiful. We know that we can add it and get ready to go for the 93s. All right, so we got a 90. So now we're good. because we make one more 90 or we buy 190 and then we're going to already have one of the new 93s. So this is what I want you guys to do, just to make sure that you're prepared, because it's pretty much very, very easy to do at this point. When you go over into the zero chill now, you're going to see that we have 4 or 5. So what I just showed you is what I've been doing to get rid of my cards. Now, you can also make 88s in another way. All right, with the Division Dynasty, but it takes up a lot more of the lower level cards that you're probably not going to use. Let me go ahead and break that down for you, right? So look, if you go to Division Dynasty, right, you can make 88s here instead of making it the way that I just showed you in Core Elites, but you're not using as many high overall cards. So let me give you that example. You use 186, a bunch of 84s, and then the 82s, right? I know it seems ridiculous, but you can utilize that to make it easier for you to fill up making the 90s while you get rid of the lower level 82s and 84s that you're probably not going to be using. The thing about it is I got to get rid of stuff in my binder. If I put all those cards up for sale, nobody's going to buy them. So it's just going to sit there. The 82s, like, who's going to get them? Nobody. So we don't really care about it. Now remember, people are still doing theme teams, so you can always check to see the prices of the 88s also. You don't have to just go ahead right away and just, put them in a set. But that's usually the average price right now for an 88 is about 31. So you can utilize that to then make the card and then make the 88s that are necessary to go into the set to make the 90. And then those 5 90s are going to equate to 500K no matter what, because you're dropping new 93s and everybody's going to want the new 93s. So now when you go back over to the core set, you'll see, that's how I'm making the 88s, as opposed to using the 88 to 89 and using all 86s. Because what else are we going to do with the 84s? Okay, you would like to know what we're going to do with those? That the 84s, I believe, it makes up this, right? The 84 to 85s, but you can see we're running out of 84s. That's why they put an 85 there. If you want to go this route and make the 86 to 87s and continue to gamble, you guys see what happens with that. Because if you don't get an 87, you can't make the unstoppable. So EA Sports has intentionally done this with the numbers to be able to not have to give you the cards that you actually need. But again, because it's a gamble and everything that we're doing is pretty much trying to figure out what we can do, you can always take a shot at it. Because every now and again, you'll get an 87 that can just go into the unstoppable, and then you could be able to make a 90 that way as well. Also, keep in mind, right, as long as these sets are active and they're dropping more zero chill 93s, you will be able to ultimately, get 100K per 90 or more. I saw people buy 90s for like 120, but obviously nobody's going to continuously do that. Like, that's stupid, right? So just understand that all of this now is lucrative. You do not have to continue to just do the zero chill sets, because unless they have a card like Tyreek Woolen's going to be probably more than 500, you don't have to do the set. And if you follow these guidelines, you will ultimately be a millionaire sooner than later. As always, if you have any other questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section. You guys enjoy your holiday. Until next time, one love, y'all.